This is my video about Marvel vs. Capcom. It's the characters that I want for DLC. These are this is the old trailer because this is the shortest trailer I could find. All the newer trailers had a long extensive gameplay. I just want to get my opinion out. This is my first YouTube video, so try to be a little bit easy on me about my editing skills. But anyway, these are the DLC characters I want for Marvel vs. Capcom. These characters all have good reasons for being in there, and I'll explain. Some of them are longer than others, and I'll explain why. Like some of them are really, really powerful, and some of them are just would really work in the game and stuff like that. Others would be giant characters that I want in the game, and others would be like flying characters, all kinds of cool stuff. So, see, you can see what I like in this. This is my most requested character. This is Devil Dinosaur. He would be a giant character, although he wouldn't take up two spaces like the giant characters in Tatsunoko versus Capcom, because they were too low tier, because they were just either PTX was kind of a boss. It's the only reason why he was even like viable. So in Gold Lighthand was trash tier because he was just 2 against 1. So you'd just be just 2 against 2. But this character would be like unthrowable, but he couldn't block low, and he'd have all kinds of armor and stuff like that. He'd be like about the same size as maybe Onslaught in his second form, but he'd be on the ground like Abyss kind of in his second form, and he'd just be a huge giant character that would be have all kinds of armor and stuff like that. He'd be the giant character that the game seems to be missing. Although he wouldn't be the boss, he'd be a really cool character. This is a kind of a popular character, so I like that. Squirrel Girl would be one of my choices, and we're all starting on the Marvel side of things. So Squirrel Girl would be a very cool character since she's beaten a lot of cool and powerful villains, which could lead to her being a top tier character. Maybe they could make her frame data really unbalanced and stuff like that. You should have low health to make up for it. They could be a really limber but kind of a low health, powerful character, kind of like Strider, except she'd summon squirrels. And also her squirrels would be characters onto themselves. One of her squirrels, either Monkey Joe or Tippy Toe, would be a character onto itself. It'd just be a hilariously small character, even smaller than Cerebron. And they'd just run around and bite people. The squirrel would probably be a really low tier character, but it'd just be a joke character. But Squirrel Girl herself would be a really powerful character. She'd have acrobatic moves as well as summoning squirrels, kind of like a natural version of Tron Bonne from the Capcom side. And here also Juggernaut's in this video. I want him in there too. I wanted a character like that, but if you've heard me talk before, then you know that Devil Dinosaurs I want in there, so I probably wouldn't need Juggernaut in there. So that's the way. This is Silver Surfer coming up here, and it's going to be my last Marvel character that I want in the game. He'd be the most broken character in the game. He'd be his ability to summon Galactus, shoot beams, flying on his surfboard, kind of like a shmup almost. On his surfboard, he'd just shoot projectiles and stuff like that and ram into the opponent. He'd just be so broken. His health would probably be like Rocket Raccoon's health, given his broken abilities. Sort of like Strider, but he'd be a flying character on his board, and the flight would last much longer, maybe 15 seconds. So, and he'd have all kinds of powers, beams, summoning Galactus, flying, all kinds of force fields, all kinds of, as you can see in this video, he's using all kinds of powers. This Mugen character seems really broken, so hopefully Silver Surfer would be like that too. He'd be the exemplification of a Marvel game. This is Fei Long, and he's the only Street Fighter character I want in the game that hasn't already been in it. He's never been in a Marvel vs. Capcom game in any form, or any shape or form, and he's very acrobatic, and he has superpowers. So he has the two most best things to be in the game. He's obviously a Bruce Lee type character, so he'd have all kinds of moves where he'd toss the opponent around and stuff like that. His kick would be enhanced the same way Ken's Shin Ryuken is enhanced through Marvel and stuff like that. And he'd have all kinds of powers. Yeah, he'd also be a really cool character, and he'd also be a good way to put the Street Fighter series in there, since it's not too bad to have a Street Fighter character in there, since we've already had a Street Fighter. Basically Marvel vs. Capcom is based on Street Fighter, so it wouldn't hurt to have another Street Fighter character in there. Okay, this is my idea for a boss character. It would be like a very hidden character, kind of like Shin Akuma in the new Street Fighter game or something like that. They're really hidden. It wouldn't be Cyber Akuma, no. It would use Ultron and the gems and stuff like that, and Sigma's technology. It'd be Shin Cyber Akuma. The difference between Shin Cyber Akuma and regular Cyber Akuma would be that Shin Cyber Akuma would be able to fly and fully, not just dash in the air with his raging demon. He'd be able to fully fly, and twice as long as Magneto is able to fly. So he'd have a really long flight mode where he could just spam air fireballs at you while flying and stuff like that, and dive kicking. He could still just dive kick and then come back up into flight. He'd just be so broken. He'd shoot air fireballs down at you. He'd have a flight mode and stuff like that. He'd also have an unblockable missile that would be like Iron Man's missile, so it'd be unblockable. It'd be like a command normal. He'd have his launching fist, his homing fist. He'd have an unblockable missile. He'd have mines, for example. He'd set mines up on the stage, and they'd become invisible, kind of like automatically activating versions of Snake's mines from Smash Brothers, except they wouldn't be able to harm Cyber Akuma or Shin Cyber Akuma himself. They'd only be able to harm the other characters, so they'd be even more broken. Plus, he'd have an invincible raging demon that'd be much faster, kind of like the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 version of Akuma. And the demon would do much more damage. Would do 80% damage. Very powerful move. Yeah, you have all kinds of stuff like that. Shin Cyber Akuma would also have Ultron drone assists, as well as hidden missiles from both sides. So he'd be really buffed out and really cool. That concludes my video about Marvel vs. Capcom. These are all the DLC characters, just a few of the DLC characters I want in the game, but the ones I most requested. So yeah, that's my first video on YouTube. Hope you like it.